Hello everyone, welcome to History class for class 7. Today is day 5. We had started a lesson, the Vijayanagara and the Bahmani Kingdom. In this chapter, we had discussed introduction of the topic, disintegration of the Tughlaq Empire, rise of the Vijayanagara Empire, early history, sources of information, dynasties, the Sangama dynasty, the Saluva dynasty, the Tuluva dynasty, the Battle of Talikota, features of Vijayanagara Empire, decline of the Vijayanagara Empire, introduction of the Bahmani Kingdom. And today we are going to start with the next topic, features of the Bahmani Kingdom. Let's discuss the learning outcomes of the lesson. Children will be able to identify the location of the kingdom, assess the reason for the emergence of the Vijayanagara and the Bahmani Kingdom, understand and discuss the major achievements of the kingdom, appreciate the architectural legacy left behind. Let's discuss some cross questions. Who was Hasan Gangu? Name some most powerful rulers of the Bahmani Kingdom. What was the stretch of the Bahmani Kingdom? Name the 4 provinces in which Alauddin Bahmani Shah Empire was divided. When did Ahmad Shah Bahmani die? Who was Mahmud Gawan? From where Mahmud Gawan came to India? Into how many independent kingdoms were the Bahmani Kingdom divided? Let's continue with the topic, features of the Bahmani Kingdom. Administration. The king was the supreme power in the Bahmani Kingdom. The Wakil as-Sultan was the principal minister of the Bahmani administration. He was assisted by the following officers: Amir-e-Jumla, Minister of Finance; Nazir-e-Ashraf, Head of the Foreign Affairs; Amir-ul-Umara, the Chief Commander in the Chief; Qazi, the judicial officer. The Bahmanis followed the administrative structure of the Delhi Sultanate. The king was the supreme leader in the name, but his absolute authority was checked by the powerful nobles, who often controlled his decisions. And he was assisted by the number of ministers. These are the name of the number of ministers: Amir-e-Jumla, Azir-e-Ashraf, and Amir-ul-Umara and Qazi. The kingdom was divided into many tarafs, provinces. Each of them was under a governor called a Amir or Tarafdar. Salaries were mainly given in jagirs, in lands. The governors had their own armies. The village was the last unit in the administration. The village officials were as under: the Patil, the headman of the village; the Kulkarni, the accountant of the village; the watchman of the village. The governor was responsible for supplying the troops and the crops to the Sultan in the times of war. So governor had the ultimate powers and had their own armies. And these were the name of the village officials: Patil, Kulkarni, and the watchman of the village. Architecture. The Bahmani Sultan were the great patron of art and architecture. They built numerous mosques, masjid, forts, tombs, and madrasas, school, college for Islamic instructions. The fortress of Daulatabad is famous for its fine military engineering. The other famous monuments are the Jama Masjid at Gulbarga and the 3 other monuments, old historical building at Bidar, the Jama Masjid, the Madrasa of the Mahmud Gawan, and the tomb of Mahmud Gawan. The Bahmanis constructed many buildings in the cities such as Gulbarga, Bidar, and Bijapur. Fortress of Daulatabad, also known as Deogiri, is a fortified citadel located in Aurangabad, Maharashtra in India, and it is famous for its fine military engineering. Jama Masjid at Gulbarga. It is regarded as one of the best examples of mosque architecture in the South Asia. The Jama Masjid Gulbarga does not have minarets. It is built inside the Gulbarga fort. Another example is Madrasa of Muhammad Gawan. It is an ancient madrasa or Islamic college in Bidar, Karnataka. It is an example of regional style of Indo-Islamic architecture under the Bahmani Sultanate. Important monument means old historical buildings were also built by the successors of Bahmani kingdom, like the Gol Gumbaj at Bijapur by the Adil Shah dynasty and the Charminar in Hyderabad built by the Qutub Shahi dynasty. Charminar has 4 gates and the 4 minars. Gumbaj at Bijapur. Gol Gumbaj means a circular dome. It is a tomb of Adil Shah. It is famous as a whispering gallery, as any sound created in the inner gallery of the tomb gives rise to a multiple echoes. Its construction was started in AD 1626 and was completed in AD 1656. Another famous monument was Charminar in Hyderabad. It was built by Qutub Shahi dynasty. Charminar has 4 gates and 4 minars. It is a monument in Hyderabad in India. The structure was built in 1591 AD. The word Charminar has been taken from the 2 words. Char means 4 and the minar means minaret or tower. The Golconda Fort is an architectural beauty. It is included as an archaeological treasure. Archaeological remains of the past and treasure means khajana. It remains as a ruin of the past on the official list of monuments. Golconda Fort is a fortified citadel and an early capital city of Qutub Shahi dynasty located in Hyderabad. Next we are going to discuss about the Gol Gumbaj. The Gol Gumbaj means a circular dome. At Bijapur is a tomb of Muhammad Adil Shah. The dome of the tomb is second largest in the world. This tomb is the second largest in the world. It is also famous as a whispering gallery. Whispering gallery means as any sound created in the inner gallery of the tomb gives rise to the multiple echoes. Whatever you speak there in the gallery, it comes to you back as an echo. Its construction was started in AD 1626 and was completed in AD 1656. Its architect was Yaqut of Dabul. It has been built in a dark grey basalt stone. With an area of 18,000 square feet, it has one of the biggest single chamber spaces in the world. There are the 4 towers which are attached to its 4 corners. It has, like you can see in the picture, it has 4 towers which are attached to each other. Each tower comprises 7 stories with a small dome at the top. You can see this picture again. There are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories in which a circular dome is there at the top of each tower. The center dome is balanced and the entire structure is absolutely proportional. Means they all are equal in size. They are absolutely proportional in the size. The central dome is balanced in the center and it has 4 corners. Gol Gumbaj at Bijapur. This is the end of today's topic. This is the end of the chapter as well. Now I hope you understood the chapter. You are able to do all the exercises, learn the new terms, solve the cross questions. I'll come with another chapter with another videos. Thank you.